Hey, 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 Laura J here with Mama E. That's not her name at all, but it's what I've called her because her son's last name starts with an E from her first marriage. So, Sarah,
Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Mama E has been family to me in the last, well, since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
2018 when I started coming around here to hang out with her son Brian. And it's just been absolutely incredible to be part of their story as I've been writing mine, and having their support was really important to me. And I want to make sure other people have the support to transition responsibly from being a ward of a parental team, guardians of someone else, into then being it for ourselves. So we're creating a training program that is a life skills training. It's going to be an opportunity for people to actually responsibly bring up the child within us so that we're not responding from a dysfunctional reactive place because our inner child hasn't been tended to and doesn't feel safe. So we're shifting it up, and we're going to do it in a way that actually helps you get your affairs in order so that you don't have to have an affair or bring in a third party into something that is private and none of anyone's business unless we allow ourselves to be drawn into a business racket or otherwise profiting off of others through lies that we say we don't buy is no more, thanks very much, but peace out. And you know what it means when you flip your fingers so that it's the reverse of peace? Yeah, it means pluck you, such as what the archmen would say to their victims. They would pluck a string and shoot the wing of the one that was trying to fly higher than the status quo would permit, because the higher we go, the more that's expected, and the more that it is given, the more that is required. So, with all of that in mind, I'm doing my part, sitting at the table and drafting, crafting, and saying, I appreciate the support of community who have been family to me in the times when I've needed it most. And I know that others don't have the resources that I do because I have been given a lot and have much required of me, which is why we're creating a documentary. This is where we are going to actually record the harmonizing of humankind at the Hub for Humankind Summit, May 17th to 19th at Souls Path Retreats in Blackstock, Ontario. It's going to be an incredible opportunity for all of us to showcase our wisdom, insights, and ability to help each other come present again. Present to the now moment where all choice happens, and why life skills training is part of the training resource that we're going to bring into the curriculum of the community of care that we're creating and crafting together. It is time to see which craft people were persecuted for practicing in the past, because that made them a threat to the system that requires us to bow a knee to be knighted by that which would say that we were more or less because of our relation to them. But I say that it is time instead for us to actually stand on our own and of our own merit, based on what we're willing to do and how we're willing to walk the talk that would be cheap if not acted on. So, we're going to walk it together in community, yo. And Earth Day will be the first day where we come together to hear Hyros Prism and the Hegemonic Priesthood, a presentation by yours truly. I am so excited to share, and part of what the curriculum that takes us out of the underworlds will be about. So 420 was when I say that, and 420 in April is going to also be when we come together for that Earth Day Expo and tiny home demo, where you can see what it's like to live off grid and then be in communities and what communities are existing in order to help us find where we need to be to not just hold down the fort, but to actually bring forth the heart, the gift that is inside each of us. Let's foster a relationship and platform where we can help one another do that Tuesday, I'm super excited because I'm going to be interviewing Luna Keller, who was one of the artists with album 22. And she does a Stitch show every week. And so we're going to talk about that and her album and how she actually fundraised to put together the videos in Scandinavia, I believe it was, she said. But we're going to find out on Tuesday when you get the replay of my being with her privately before then the Stitch that I'm going to start my own showcase in too. So super excited, lots coming for you. This documentary you're not going to want to miss. We're going to track it with other friends that are conscious and doing cool things. We're going to bring it all together by actually having these recurring meetings before in-person meetings, and certainly we'll be getting something going over at Vivian's too. So look forward to being with you again soon. Thank you, Mama E.
You're welcome.
Peace.